remember that fight that was going on. I know it had leveled at me. Art, first of all, it would start with Oscar Wilde. All that, and he says mankind, I will say humankind. Mm-hmm. All that humankind creates that is useless is art. Mm-hmm. Now, he's being provocative. Mm-hmm. Because I know that I had, in my generation, maybe those of us who were trying to make big public statements, how did someone put it? It has a whiff of utilitarianism, mm-hmm. which is the death of art.
And that's what people say about black art, right? When black people make it, it's political. It's making us feel bad. It's mm-hmm. not art. I mean, you've famously heard that.
Oh, I've famously heard it. Yes,
famously heard that. Mm-hmm. But I think I'm really interested in the very, very primal utilitarianism of art.
How so?
I mean, when you think about why did people make pictures on caves, mm-hmm. To transmit information and maybe to live in some felicity. Why do people sing? Why do communities sing? Why did your sister sing?
God.
Why did your sister sing, and where did that come from?
Oh, I know where it came from. It came from Estella.
Yes.
It came from Estella,
Yes.
Yeah.
And had use, and from Estella, she had used it in community. Mm-hmm. She had learned it in community.
She probably learned it in a church mm-hmm. or in a little shack somewhere in the South where they would get together and they would sing.
And you can sing people to the other side.
Yes. Mm.
You can sing people into this life. You can sing to celebrate people. You can sing people when they're in pain. Mm. You can sing people to give them information. And as we know also, if we just go back a little bit, I mean, I loved when you talked about, my own mother, my own living mother, mm-hmm. tells my teenage or 19 and 21-year-old kids about the grandparents of hers who she knew and partway grew up with, who started their lives as enslaved people.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So slavery's just right around the corner. and that experience. So when you think about that context also, art and song to send coded messages, mm-hmm. And to allow people to be community together when everything is keeping them animals and keeping them from being community in the way that they want to be community.
Roz, once again, as I watch this show, this piece, I am confronted with the fact that, how do they say at the end of Hamilton? Be careful who tells your story. Mm-hmm. I, for years, said this piece is not about AIDS. I insisted it was not about AIDS. This was about form and poetry and feeling. But now, we spent the first, in their very moving moments, talking mm-hmm. about the tragedy of that. And so, because it has a utility now, it's been made very clear here. This is a teachable piece that can be shown to people to they understand many things. But mm-hmm. so I thought that art was always more elusive, mm-hmm. impossible to pin down what it is. It now feels like one thing this art is about was Bill exercising his grief over Arnie, who died unfairly from a guilty disease called AIDS. Mm-hmm. Very well done. And every time I watch it, I'm full of emotion, but I'm also angry.